I'm going to make a crazy play and get rid of the Trick Room this turn. And I'm going to Calm Mind up. Shadow Ball and Gotcha. Okay, perfect. And I Trick Room and reverse Trick Room. There we go. Crazy play of the day. And I think I can win this game now at this point. Hello, folks. We're starting today's video with a replay because I created a VGC team and I'm pretty proud of it. So don't mind the rating, but just see what happens and it'll speak for itself, right? So first of all, of course, Mr. Palafin's going to come out. And Tornadus tries to taunt Farigiraf, but that's not going to work, buddy, because Farigiraf has Trick Room, and I drain poor little Pokerisu, and I have Baton Pass on Farigiraf to get a safe switch-in, and Tornadus misses both Bleak Wind Storms, which is very sad. Now watch how much damage Palafin's going to do. Terra Water Jet Punch does 30%, and Hands drains all of Palafin's HP. And look at this position I'm in. Look at this position. No matter who he brought out, I won this game. So, let me explain the team for you. This is actually a Sinistcha video, but it might be a Farigiraf video, depending on how things go. But basically, I wanted to try out Sinistcha. It has a very interesting VGC ability. So, I figured I'd play some VGC. It's been a while since we played VGC on the channel. So, a Hospitality increases your HP by 1/4 when you come into battle, and that's of course your partner's HP, not your own HP. So I got a focus sash on it because hazards don't exist in VGC. We got Matcha Gotcha, which is a very interesting move. It hits both opponents and you recover 50% of your HP, and there's also a 20% chance you'll burn, which I think is like a 38% chance that one of your opponents will get burned. I think I could be wrong. We got Shadow Ball just for good stab. It has Rage Powder, though. I think Rage Powder is the most interesting thing about Sinistcha, because this does not look like a Pokemon that gives Rage Powder, but it does. And honestly, Rage Powder really seals the deal for this Pokemon and makes it good. And it also has Trick Room, which is also great, because I love using Trick Room teams. So we got Iron Hands here, my hand, and I have changed the EVs a little bit because level 50 EVs work a bit differently than level 100 EVs, but otherwise, same belly drum set and a defensive booster energy. We got Farigiraf here, which has both Mental Herb and Armor Tail. So like in that last battle, Tornadus has Prankster, so obviously it's not going to work against Armor Tail, but against an opponent that doesn't have Prankster taunt and it's just regular taunt, I still have the Mental Herb. And I'm using Baton Pass, not because I want to Baton Pass and Intimidate, which would suck, but because it does allow me to get either Sinistcha in or Ursaluna in, and I get to assess the situation. I also, the biggest thing though, is that I get Armor Tail for the first turn that Iron Hands is out, which is huge. I might also, I think I lowered it to 30 for some reason. No, I didn't. I lowered someone's to 30. I think it was Matcha Gotcha. I lowered, yeah, it was, I think it was Gotcha. I think I lowered it to 30 originally to make it slower than Iron Hands at level 100, but you know, that doesn't matter anymore. We got two modes to this team. Most VGC teams need at least 2 modes. We got Rillaboom, Sneasler. I was originally going to do Poison Touch and just have Grassy Seed on it to fake opponents out, but I figured it's just safer to use Unburden. Fake Out, Close Combat, Dire Claw, Taunt, and then we got Ursaluna just to help with the Trick Room, and also because if I get Rillaboom out with Ursaluna, this thing gets so much recovery, it's ridiculous. So yeah, that's going to be the team. I've got to remember though why I did what I did with one of these guys' speed stats. But yeah, other than that, we're good to go. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I was like rating 1,000 battle, so obviously not the greatest opponent in the world. But then again, I am the best VGC player in the world, and I'm at rating 1,000. So, you know, don't let don't let looks be deceiving. All right, we're just gonna start out. This looks like a very easy Farigiraf. Iron Hands beginning. I do a Terra Steel on Iron Hands. I don't like getting burned with it, but it is good against like Flutter Mane, for example. Because if I Terra Fired, well, Terra Fire would work against that thing too. So, you know, as this video progresses, maybe we'll change the Terra on Iron Hand as well. And for my last Pokemon, I'm feeling Sneasler. Yeah, I'm feeling Sneasler. I think my Sneasler is... No, it is Adamant. Fuck. I'm going to make this Jolly, actually, because there's just so many fast Pokemon in this tier. So this is a very excellent start for me. I might actually turn Farigiraf into a Dark type just to survive Shinpow, because I don't think I need another Terra on this team. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get my Trick Room up, and I'm going to go ahead and Belly Drum with Mr. Iron Hand here. As Tornadus, Tailwinds, yep, Throat Chop. Actually, the funniest thing is Throat Chop actually would not have killed me. That's crazy. Farigiraf would have lived that with probably about 10% of its life force left. So I'm going to Baton Pass. Actually, I can drain Shinpow. Yeah, that's fine. I can drain Shinpow. So, do I need a Baton Pass here? I'd rather break a potential Sash on... I can't break Sash on Shinpow, though, either. Maybe I do Baton Pass into, like, Gotcha, right? Nah, let me just Baton Pass. I'll go into Sneasler if Gotcha doesn't work out, because he does have Tailwind up, so I'm still faster than him regardless. So we're just going to make a very obvious play. He taunts, which is exactly why we have the Armor Tail ability. And Shinpow does get knocked down to 1% HP, which means that I now go into Sneasler and I can fake out it the next turn. So Icicle Crash does come out, does like no damage. Yeah. Nice. I like this guy chatting me. I like him chatting away with me because it means that I'm doing something right. So let's just Thunder Punch Tornadus, fake out Shinpow, and this game is very, 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 very over. Yep. Fake out Shinpow there. Thunder Punch Tornadus. Yeah, this is so over. This is so over, dude. This team is not even fair, dog. I'm going to be honest. All right. So I don't really have very good options on Sneasler against these guys. I'm considering swapping out into Gotcha just to get some HP recovery back. And because what I have Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. I can Thunder Punch Flutter Mane. Yeah, because I know the Flutter Mane is not I know Flutter Mane isn't Scarfed, and this covers in case both of them attack me and I get something wrong. I don't think I can lose from this position though, regardless of what happens. Like I literally do not think I can lose. So Thunder Punch Flutter Mane does not click Protect there. Awesome. Stop. Wow. I was really sad. That was really sad. Oh, he has Spiky Shield? Okay, hold up. Oh wait, I have Rage Powder. Yeah. And he's not a grass type anymore. So he's gonna get brought to Gotcha because he has lost his Rage Powder immunity. GG's, kiddo. And I have a Sash, so I don't even die. That's pretty epic. GG's. How much Iron Hands ended with more HP than Belly Drum? Wow. That was an awesome game. This team is working exactly how I wanted to. Wow. Do we have a good VGC video incoming? Most of my VGC videos are like, they start really well, or they start really bad and then they end well. That's usually how it goes. So hopefully it doesn't start well and then end well. Hopefully it goes well the entire way. This looks like another free Farigiraf Iron Hands beginning though. It is a bit scary if he starts with Shit You, but then I'll just drain its balls, I think. I can bring in Sinistcha as well. And then I'm thinking Ursa for the last slot, actually. Ursa looks really strong. Honestly, it might be a better start to do, like, Farigiraf Ursa against a team like this. Exactly, because in case they start with Shit You. Exactly. Do get a booster energy, which doesn't do much against Chi-Yu. I do still want to get Trick Room up, though. Because I think if I get Trick Room up, then Ursaluna just sweeps. So I'm not going to go for Belly Drum this first turn, though. Farigiraf, oh my goodness. Wow, that was so greedy. Life Orb Wheezing. Unbelievable. Okay. So this is still a fine position, though. Because Ursaluna can just Vacuum Wave Shit You. I don't want to Belly Drum, but I do. Actually, I have a Sinistcha in the back. I can safely Belly Drum. All right, he goes for a Protect with Chi, which is totally fine. What? What the hell? Are you serious right now? Okay. So I'm going to Terra Fight Ursaluna because I think it's my only way back into this game. And I click Trick Room here. I think this is my only way back into the game. Because I don't want to... Actually, wait, what are you? You're fighting? Yeah, I got a Terra, though, to survive a close combat. Yeah. Maybe I Trick Room the next turn, then. Maybe I just go for a Vacuum. Maybe I... Oh, shit. I can't Calm Mind, though. Well, can I? I'm very tempted to. I'm very tempted to Calm Mind Rage Powder. Okay, I made the way better play. I made a really good... Oh, he Wicked Blowed, though. Frick. That's really bad. But I did get a Calm Mind up, which is huge for me. Because now I can Bloodmoon Urshifu. And I think I'll just try and get a Trick Room up. It's Icy Wind Pheasantipity, though. Damn. Oh my goodness. I lived on 1 HP, but I obviously lose this game. I was just curious if this guy said anything, but he never did. Alright, let me Earth Power Pheasantipity. I obviously lost this game. Yeah, I obviously lost that game. It was Choice Scarf Pheasantipity too. That was a wild team. That guy had... That was incredible. I can't even be that much of a hater, man. Like, that was pretty good. I should have started with Ursaluna Farigiraf, though. That's where I went wrong, I feel. But I'm going to start with the exact same 4 I did that last game, because I still feel like it's a good start. Alright. This is some Dancer bullshit, which we know that. But this is why we have Trick Room Belly Drum. Because I know he's going to start doing some dancing. Yeah, I know he's going to start dancing. And then Oricorio starts dancing behind the Protect. It's totally fine, though, because we have Trick Room. So it works out for the best. I wonder if Volcarona has a potential Sash that I want to get rid of. But I also don't want Volcarona to protect here. So I'm going to Baton Pass and Drain Punch. I know that's what I seem to do every single battle, but it really usually is just the best play. And Volcarona did not have a Focus Sash. I do not get Flame Body, which is awesome. I don't feel like Sinistcha needs to come out. I feel like I'll bring out Ursaluna. Yeah. And then Oricorio goes for a Revelation Dance. And Iron Hands lives thanks to the Drain Punch recovery. Nice. Alright, let me Calm Mind up with Blood Moon now. And I can Ice Punch one of your hoes. I think I have to. I feel like I need to Ice Punch Oricorio. Because I have nothing in Oricorio if... I don't know. Okay, whoa! I made a way better play. Holy cow. Wow. Oh, I made the best possible play I could have there. That is awesome. And he gets Co-Star, but it does not matter. I have a Blood Moon, and you are all going to die. GG's, kiddo. Woo! That was a good game. That was a really... that turn 3 won me the game. That sealed the game, dude. I cannot believe that turn went as well as it could have. And Thunder Punch is still going to kill despite Terra Fairy, which is awesome. And Blood Moon kills through the +1 too, because I am also +1. Nice. So, although a tough second game, we turn it around in the third. This looks like a Trick Room team without Trick Room. Slowking is your Trick Room user. Interesting. Also, I don't like how the speed stats are going off of... Wait, are they going off of base 50? No, they're going off base 100. Interesting. Alright, so Slowking can be slower than me. Yeah, this does look like a Trick Room without the Trick Room team, so I might go with my second mode here. Ursaluna looks really good. Queenly Majesty is obviously a little annoying. I do have Sneasler, though, to taunt, though. So, I'm definitely starting with Sneasler. The question is, do I start with Rillaboom? Because here's the thing, right? If Amoonguss comes out, I can Fake Out Among Us, and then I can taunt Slowking. So, I think I'm going to do that. And then, plus, I get my defense boost anyway. Let's bring out Ursaluna in the back for its Vacuum Wave potential, because Vacuum Wave looks super good in this game. I also would not be surprised if Slowking had Surf, because Palo Sand. I think I'll go with Sinistcha for that reason alone. Okay. And this is kind of the start I figured it was going to be. So I'm just going to taunt the King, and then Fake Out Mr. Among Us, because I want Sneasler's taunt to go into Slowking. And Fake Out will come out before Among Us can click Rage Powder. So this is a really good team. This is a really good start for me. I feel like these two covered for pretty much anything. I'm taking a sip of aspartame. It's blue raspberry aspartame. My roommate was saying this shit didn't cause cancer, by the way, so I might be drinking more of it. Depends. It depends on how my canker sores start holding up. I don't have any canker sores right now, so it's fun to drink aspartame with no canker sores. You guys don't care about Mr. 502 Lords, though, so I'm going to stop talking about my canker sores. All right. Just like I predicted. Oh, Among Us? Oh, what? Yo, Bro, what? Oh my god. That is insane. That is insane. I didn't even know about that. I did not even know about that. That is crazy. Wow. I cannot believe I feel that feels really bad. That feels really bad because I don't have anything to hit these guys except for Dire Claw into you. That feels really awful. I don't know what you're going to do from this position, though. You can't spore Rillaboom, so I feel like you're just going to spore Sneasler. Unfortunately, my Pokemon are not min speed, but it really wouldn't matter because Among Us and Slowking are both slower anyway, even under Trick Room, so it really wouldn't matter. I don't know what Pawn was going for, though, because Pawn didn't go for... Mr. Pawn is Mr. Among Us, by the way. It didn't go for a Rage Powder. Because I guess it knew it wasn't going to get taunted, so a good play to you, I guess. All right, Chilly Reception's out. See, I have not played VGC in so long, and it's kind of starting to show. I wonder what you're going to go into, though. I wonder why you have Bisharp instead of King Gambit. Because King Gambit is slower than Bisharp anyway. I guess you would go into Glastrier because you get the defense boost with Glastrier. So... my opponent has played this very, very well. I will give my opponent credit. My opponent has played this except for the Terra Poison. That was pretty unnecessary. I guess you didn't want to take much damage from Dire Claw or maybe Knockoff in case I double targeted Slowking with like Knockoff or something like that. I don't know. I just U-turned into the Pawn though. Bringing out Sinistcha at this point doesn't do me much except I could reverse the Trick Room, I guess. I could reverse the Trick Room. I just don't know what my opponent's going to go for at this point. I really don't. Because what does Palestine even have? Like, it's a genuine question. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, I will calm mind up now. And I don't know what Palestine's going to do. I don't. I thought it would have been... my opponent did bring the Slowking to click Surf with, so I was right about that. Slowking is Spit F though, so even after +1, I'm guessing Earth Power isn't going to do a ton of damage if I had to guess. I will probably Terra Ursaluna the second the King comes out, but right now, my normal type, my default typing actually helps me against Palestine because it prevents me from getting Shadow Ball, so... I will keep it in a ground normal mode. Rook used Imprison, but I'm not even sure what Imprison is for. Protect, maybe? Bro, I am a singles player. Oh my god, no way. No way. They have Earth Power. That is crazy. Also, thank you. Finally, someone woke up. So, I'm going to get a Dire Claw here. No secondary effect because I guess we can't all be lucky bastards like my opponent here. Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. Palisand, excuse me, imprisoning Earth Power really sucks though because I cannot hit Mr. the King, unfortunately. And Shadow Ball does come out. Ursaluna, I would love a fuck you Ursaluna. Okay, it's fine though because I do have Gotcha to come in and heal me up. Unfortunately, Shadow Ball is sealed away, but I can Matcha Gotcha Pawn, and then I can hopefully wake up in Calm Mind, and I should be able to live a Giga Drain pretty easily. Oh my god, every single thing my opponent needs, they're getting this turn. Earth Power comes out, Giga Drain I should live. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Egg Waff Berry activates, which is awesome. I will just switch in Rillaboom, And I will Bloodmoon Mr. Pawn, because I'm sick of looking at it. And I get Grassy Terrain Recovery, so that's good. I predict the Protect on Mr. Rook. Bloodmoon kills. There we go. And now I can bring in Mr. Matcha Gotcha again and heal my Ursaluna up even more. So I am maneuvering this game very, very, very well. All things considered, this game is not going terribly thus far. I do have a fake out with Rillaboom too, and I can fake out. He goes into Sarina. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to go in. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to U-turn. I am faster than Sarina, so I can U-turn here into Sarina, do some damage. I can Calm Mind up, turn into a fighting type, and hopefully I live one, and then I Calm Mind up. I cannot click Vacuum Wave this turn, which sucks, but that's okay. But the point is, Ursaluna will get a lot of HP at the end of this turn. You don't have the balls to click Shadow Ball, and Shadow Ball wouldn't even do that much damage. All things considered, Earth Power is doing more damage, and I am at +1, and Earth Power did 23% last turn. So I'm gonna bring in Matcha Gotcha again, heal my Ursaluna up. Beautiful. Trop Kick does a whole 33% despite the grassy terrain. I get another Calm Mind up before Rook even goes. Perfect. This game could not be going better for me right now. I'm gonna Matcha Gotcha, and I'm gonna Bloodmoon. Ah, shit. I guess I will die. Oh, that's really bad. Do I bring in Rillaboom then and save Ursaluna? That's the question. That's $1 million question. Do I go into Rillaboom right now and save Ursaluna? I think I need Ursaluna. I do need Ursaluna. Yeah, I am gonna go into Ursaluna. Yep, exactly. And my opponent got a crit, which it would have crit Ursaluna last time. I get another miss, which is just fantastic. I am just getting lucked every single turn this game. It did hit Rook, which is better, but it doesn't really matter because Rook is like, U-turn did like no damage there too. Oh, because I'm at -1. Fuck. Wait, waiting for opponent. Why are we waiting for the opponent? Huh? Why did we wait for the opponent there? Do they have an eject button? Huh? Oh, the queen used U-turn into Ursaluna. I see. Okay. So I'm just going to keep clicking Matcha Gotcha, and I will. Oh, I can't Earth Power. Fuck, man. I cannot Earth Power. I'm going to make a crazy play and get rid of the Trick Room this turn, and I'm going to Calm Mind up. Shadow Ball and Gotcha. Okay, perfect. And I Trick Room and reverse Trick Room. There we go. Crazy play of the day. And I think I can win this game now at this point, as long as Matcha Gotcha connects this time. But I think Bloodmoon will kill the king. Oh my gosh, this is such a... Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. If I can get a burn, that'd be great. If I could just get one burn, that'd be great. But I don't need it. I don't even need the burn. Yes! Whoo! I'm coming back. I'm going to Matcha Gotcha and go into Rillaboom now. I need to save... Actually, Ursaluna is worthless at this point, right? So I feel like I'd rather not sack Rillaboom. Obviously, this is Queenly Majesty, though. Ah, shit. I'll Calm Mind again. Is what I'm going to do. Endeavor? What the... Dude, what a throw! No way! No way he threw! Oh, that might be the greatest game of all time. This is literally the greatest VGC game of all time. No shot, dude. I clawed back into that game. That was insane. You'll never see a VGC battle like that on cartridge, by the way, because that would have definitely exceeded the 20-minute timer. Dude, how did you lose that game? That was insane. The fact that I came back was crazy. I made the craziest reads of my life, too. That was nuts. All right. Looking at my opponent's team here. It might be a Trick Room mode because of Goodra. I do have Slow Taunt to get rid of screens on Grim. And by Slow Taunt, I just mean non-prankster taunt. That's literally what I mean by Slow Taunt. I think Rillaboom and Sneasler actually is a really good start here. And then I kind of do want to put Ursa and Gotcha in the back again. So I'm going to do that. And it looks like Grimmsnarl has come out. I can fake out Grim, and then I can actually taunt Volcarona. I actually want to do that. Because I think Grimmsnarl is going to go for some screens here, as per such. And I think Volcarona is going to go for some Quiver Dances. I'm not sure the order of operations was perfect here, but to be quite honest, I don't think it totally matters. I'm going to start getting Ursaluna in and start doing some crap, though. So I am going to U-turn into Grim and Dire Claw Grim as well. This Grim does get a Reflect Up. 56% get a Poison on Grim, which is awesome. U-turn out. Ursaluna Bloodmoon comes in and Fiery Dance comes out. I do get a lot of recovery back. Special attack raise does suck, though. So I'm going to Calm Mind, and I think I will Dire Claw. Actually, I could just go right into Gotcha. I could go right into Gotcha, actually. That's a tempting play. I feel like that's a bad play, but it's also tempting. I think the better play, honestly, would be to Bloodmoon Volcarona and go into Gotcha here. Because Fiery Dance does have a chance to kill Ursaluna here. And I can save my Fake Outs for later. I don't really need the defense raise, I don't think. Volcarona's taunted. It could switch out, I guess, into Flutter Mane, but I don't really see that happening with the chance of Dire Claw coming out. So we're just going to make this safe play. Light Screen comes out. Oh, that's really bad. I didn't realize Volcarona might have Giga Drain. Alright, so let's go into Sneasler now. There's no reason for me to Trick Room up. I'm going to Fake Out Volk, though. And I guess I will Shadow Ball, maybe. I don't know. I pretty much had to just hope I get a crit at this point. I'm going to Matcha Gotcha, actually. Fuck it. No burn. Thank goodness. Grimmsnarl does Parting Shot out, which I figured it probably would. Sinistcha, my opponent's own Sinistcha comes out. I flinch Volcarona, obviously. Matcha Gotcha won't do much damage here, and I don't get a burn on the Sinistcha, which is really tough, but that's okay. I can Dire Claw into Volcarona. Yeah. I'll Dire Claw into Volcarona. And I kind of want to... Part of me wants to Trick Room here, but I'm not going to. Because I feel like that's a trap. I don't think Volcarona is going to go for Quiver Dances now that she knows that I'm taunted. So, no Dire Claw, Poison, Sleep, whatever. Shadow Ball and the Sinistcha, though, is doing a nice 42%, which isn't bad shit. I'm just gonna keep Dire Clawing, honestly, and hope I get a Hacks, because I kind of have to hope I get Hacks at this point to win. My opponent has 2 screens up. That's pretty much my only play, I think. Going for a Sleep or a Paralysis. Okay, so my opponent goes into Grimmsnarl, so the Shadow Ball isn't gonna do much. I think it might be Covert Cloak Volcarona. I think it might honestly be Covert Cloak. That's the only thing I can... No, it's Leftovers. Oh, yeah, get me the fuck out. Nope. Nope. That is so fucking unlucky. That's ridiculous. Alright, my opponent has a very weak Sinistcha team here, though, I think. And maybe not that weak. I mean, Sinistcha does 6-0. But Farigiraf in hands looks really good in this opening. Yeah, this looks really good for me, actually. Because I block Grimmsnarl taunting onto Iron Hands. I definitely need Gotcha here, though. And then maybe Rillaboom? Do I need the recovery, though? I have Matcha Gotcha into Gastrodon, so I don't need the grass typing. Ursaluna does look very good. Well, I guess except for the 2 ghosts. But Sneasler's kind of the one that's like, I do not need Sneasler for sure. So it's either Rillaboom or Ursaluna. I guess the priority could be nice. I don't know. Rillaboom looks really good, though. I'm gonna bring Rillaboom. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. So Farigiraf starting here. This is a very obvious Trick Room into Belly Drum. Yeah, this is a very obvious play that I have to make here. Grimmsnarl can't taunt Iron Hands or Farigiraf. If he gets a Reflect Up, it's like, whatever. I probably still kill the next turn with Drain Punch, I would think. As my opponent actually gets a Light Screen Up. Interesting. So as long as it doesn't do 50% to Iron Hands, which it doesn't, we are in very good positioning. So yeah, Grimmsnarls never have Protect on them. So this is a very easy Baton Pass into Sinistcha. Oh, wait, hold on. That was almost a misclick of the century. So I'm going to just drain Grim, get all my HP back, Goldango's at -1, so it should not kill. So maybe I go into Rillaboom instead. Yeah, because it's at -1, so it shouldn't kill. But honestly, let's go into Rillaboom. What if he brings out a second ghost, though? Then I'm kind of in an awkward position. So I'm going to bring out Sinistcha, because you're not going to click Shadow Ball into Gotcha anyway, as my opponent does click Make It Rain again. I do think that might be Choice Scarf Goldango. I don't think it's Choice Specs. It doesn't seem to be doing that much damage in Iron Hands. So I think if it's Choice Specs, I actually just lost this game, because I would have gone into -50, and that kind of tells me everything I need to know. Let's do one more game here of VGC content. Yeah. And looking at my opponent's team, oh, this is similar to the first guy I fought. And actually, my opponent does have hazards, which is interesting. So we do know the correct start, which is Iron Hands, Farigiraf into Matcha Gotcha in the back. And I do think I might need Ursaluna here as well to help me out. So we're going to do that. I go Iron Hands, Farigiraf. My opponent goes Palafin. Tornado is perfect, because if my opponent had Among Us at the beginning, that could have been very, 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 very bad. But because they have Tornadus Palafin, I can just click an easy belly drum into a Trick Room. And I really hope my opponent clicks Tailwind here, because if my opponent clicks Tailwind, that would ensure Among Us is over. It's faster than Iron Hands. But my opponent doesn't do that. So now it's a bit scary. Actually, no, it's not. They just went into Cleavor. Interesting decision. All right. Let's Drain Punch Cleavor. And, I don't really feel like Iron Hands is at chance of dying here. So I'm actually going to Psychic. Where's the Focus Sash on your team? I'm going to Psychic Tornadus in case my opponent tries and brings in Among Us here. As Tornadus tried to taunt me, actually. Which, as we know, folks, you can't taunt a Farigiraf. No, sir. Honestly, that did a lot of damage, too. 50% on a Tornadus is a lot. I'm just going to Thunder Punch Goldango here. Their Terra typing is basically null at this point. I'm going to Psychic into Farigiraf. Or Psychic Farigiraf into Tornadus. They're just going to stall out my Trick Room, which is totally fine. I just did Thunder Punch into Goldango, though. So to make sure I don't die, I'm actually going to Drain Punch into Tornadus. This seems like a really weird play, but I promise it makes sense. I'm going to Baton Pass 2 with Farigiraf. Also, Protect on Tornadus is interesting. I have not seen a whole lot of Protect on Tornadus in this metagame. So that's an interesting decision, but that's okay. I'm going to Baton Pass with Farigiraf and go into Ursaluna, and we're going to start Calm Minding up, taking advantage of these Protects. The reason I'm Drain Punching with Iron Hands into Tornadus is because A, I know it's going to kill. And wow, my opponent really was bold enough to just double protect. Interesting. My opponent is shitting bricks right now, dude. I think they're scared out of their mind, honestly. Palafin does turn 0 to hero. I don't really need to Terra here. What I do think I should do is just keep Drain. Actually, I don't need a Drain Punch anymore. And the odds of Palafin being Terra ground are like next to none. So I'm just going to go. I'm guessing Goldango. Oh, okay. Sure. Whatever. So this has been the live. This has been a great live. This has been fantastic. I don't even know who's going to be on the thumbnail. This was just incredible. This was really an incredible team. Everyone did their work. That whichever game it was, that was a 12-turn game against the Poison Slowking, though. That was the cherry on top. That was a very interesting team. Imprison Palosand is a weird one, but I can respect it. Yeah, because it's sealed off. What did it seal off? It's sealed off Earth Power. Yeah, I think it's sealed off Shadow Ball too, which 2 of my Pokemon had. So that was really bizarre, but props to my opponent for that one. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the VGC content. It's been a while since I played VGC, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully this comes out on Saturday, so, you know, I hope you all are having a great Saturday so far. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Probably going to be a singles video. We'll figure it out. Later, have a good day. Peace.